Bio3 Research is an Italian company focused on the development of biopharmaceutical products. Bio3 has a wholly owned subsidiary based in California. The company objective has been to acquire intellectual property rights for new compounds and technologies and develop them through or past the preclinical stage, and ultimately license them or sell the company to third parties. The company products target large and growing patient bases and markets in which the current treatment options do not adequately meet the needs of patients in terms of efficacy, cost, and safety. Bio3 is currently in possession of multiple potential therapeutic applications relating to the protein HMGB1, high mobility group box1, which acts as a cytokine that communicates with several cell types that are involved in cell proliferation, such as restenosis, artherial stenosis, atherosclerotic plaque progression, vasculitis, and connective tissue repair or regeneration, such as damaged cartilage, wound healing, bone matrix regeneration, ligaments, tendons repair, dental matrix regeneration, ocular scars treatment. Elevated levels of HMGB1 are believed to be an important factor for several vascular pathologies, which involve the buildup of atherosclerotic plaque and the narrowing of the arteries. Bio3 is researching the use of HMGB1 antagonists to prevent and treat this disease. In atherosclerotic plaque, where there is a lot of cholesterol, smooth muscle cells, which are mobilized via the HMGB1 binding to its receptor range, we have an autocrine loop, since smooth muscle cells in turn secrete HMGB1. So our plan is to antagonize HMGB1 to prevent the atherosclerotic plaque progression. We have selected the fragment A as an antagonist of the wild protein HMGB1, since frag A doesn't activate the RAGE receptor, but it acts in a competitive way to the wild protein HMGB1. A lot of literature confirm the role of HMGB1 and the antagonistic activity of either antibodies or the fragment A. this literature can be given to the audience. Frag A doesn't work in inducing a rage to induce a proliferation once it binds to the HMGB1 wild protein binding to this receptor. Specific antibodies to HMGB1 confirm that once antagonized HMGB1, the cell migration and proliferation is extremely limited. Bio3 Research has been able to obtain several patents all over the world which covers the use of antagonist antibodies, fragments, and any compound which interact with HMGB1 to avoid its proliferative activity. On the other side, the companies completed the initial animal trials for the application of HMGB1 in wound healing and the cartilage repair. Further research and development efforts are on hold pending new financial resource availability. Elevated levels of HMGB1 are believed to be an important factor for several pathologies which involve the buildup of either atherosclerotic plaque, narrowing of the arteries, and connective tissue reconstruction. Also in the field of connective tissue regeneration, Bio3 Research has been able to obtain several patents all over the world. As a separate line of business, Bio3 Research has also developed Biocysan, a dietary supplement to treat anemia and counteract oxidative stress in chronic kidney disease patients, with which it launched via selected distributor as of September 2011 and via also e-commerce. The tablet is a two-layer tablets defined as a pulse release formulation, just to allow individuals to have a daily release of cysteine, continuous daily release. Cysteine is a precursor of gluthatione, which is very important to protect the red blood cells wall in order to avoid cell break and consequently to allow the red blood cells to transport oxygen in the body, limiting the risk of anemia. Biocysan doesn't compete with erythropoietin or erythropoietin analogs, but it acts in a synergistic way. This is the Bio3 Research pipeline. Biocysan has already obtained the free cell certificate from the Ministry of Health in Italy, and the other fields we are at the either lead discovery, lead compound discovery, and preclinical proof of concept. Bio3 products under development target markets with unmet needs. The company has performed initial research on the use of HMGB1 in connective tissue regeneration and the use of HMGB1 antagonist in the prevention of cardiovascular disorders. The markets targeted by Bio3 Research are very challenging, and especially the company is focused on markets where aging is play a key role.